Hello and welcome everyone. In this series, we'll discuss about the network topologies. So let's get started. So it's very important to understand the network topologies. Before that, what is the mean by topology here? See, it's a very simple point. So you need to understand that if you have the number of devices, let's say you have number of devices and you want them to connect together. So there should be some rules to connect, right? The same thing is called as your topology. The the rules to connect is nothing but your topologies, or you can say you need to follow the specific rules to connect your networking devices, and that is considered as the specific topologies. For example, you have different type of topologies available here. So you have bus topologies, ring topologies, you have mesh topologies, and star topologies. See, these are the major topologies in the picture, but majorly you will find these two which is being used in the corporate. Bus and ring is somehow outdated, you can say. So we'll try to understand each one by one and then we'll go for the deep dive. Say this. So bus topology, see the physical appearance is look like this. It's like you have a single main cable, and this cable is basically your coaxial cable, considered as line cable or main cable, where we are having the T connectors to connect your each and every computers here. So you can see the single cable is breaking into multiple part and using of your T connector and connecting your devices. This will be considered as your bus topologies. Now make sure the speed for this and also the redundancy and many things which you will have to consider that you will not get improperly. So see this, alternatively it is referred as a line topologies, and bus topology is a specific kind of network topology in which all the devices in the networks are connected through single cable considered as backbone or maybe the line cable. A very important point. If the main cable is damaged or break at any point in the backbone, it is going to fail your network completely. It's like if it is breaking from here, it will split into two now. So this is the major point, and also T connectors and the coaxial cable, the speed will be very less. This is also one of the point. So generally we do not use this bus topologies in the picture nowadays. Next we have the ring topologies. It's like, see, this is your bus topology. Let's say you go ahead, take this and connect to this, considered as a ring topology. See here, this is what your ring topologies. Now number of devices are getting connected in a ring here. Consider, so a ring topologies is the network topology in which each nodes exactly connect with the another node, which is forming a single continuous pathways for the signals through each and every node. Make sure in this the data travels from one node to another node, with each node is going to handle that particular packet. For example, let's say this is your PC A wants to communicate with PC B. So you have two paths. It can go directly or it can go via this also. But make sure each and every packet will be handled by the every computers which is coming in the path. It's like, let's say you have 10 packet you want to forward to this. So if it is going via this 10 packet will be handled by this computer as well. That's what it is saying. Make sure this is also very important. All data being transferred over the network must pass through each devices on the network which is coming in the path, and that can make your network slower. That's very important to remember. If each and every packet is being handled by transit devices, that can cause delay for your network. It's very important to remember this also. Entire network topologies will be impacted if one of the devices is shut down. So it's very important. All the devices should be up and running in your particular ring topologies. Otherwise, your topologies will not work. So ring topologies is just like a bus topology only. You are just connecting the edge to edge. Next is your mesh topologies. See, mesh topology is a specific kind of topologies where you will find one of the computers is getting connected to all other computers here. See, one computer is connected to this, all of your computers. That is basically your mesh topology. say this. A network setup where each computer and network devices are interconnected with one another, which means each device are connected directly to all other devices here. Make sure it allows the most transmissions to be distributed even if your connection is goes down. For example, you are getting the redundancy, we are getting the high availability. If this cable damage, you have the another path you can reach still to this particular devices. So it's like you have the path via this, or you can go via this, depends upon the protocols, it is going to choose the path. But make sure if one of the cable fails also, there is no problem, still you will have the communications via another path. The major point to remember here is the cable cost is going to be very huge. Bulk wiring cabling is really critical for this mesh topologies. But still you will find the mesh topologies in some of the cases. There are two things to remember. You will find mesh topologies. You do have the another point to remember here is this. See, consider you have same, let's say you have 4 computer, and now each computers needs to connect with other. What I'm doing here, I'm going to take some of the example to explain. See, A, B, C and D. Let's say we are connecting from here to here, connecting from here to here, and connecting here to here. Also I am connecting from here to here. You know what? Right now this particular PCA is connected to all other PCs in the network. But what about PCC? It is connected to just A and D. D is connected to just A and C. D is not connected to B here. This kind of topology is also considered as mesh only. This is also considered as mesh only, but it will be considered as your partial mesh. It will be considered as partial mesh. If you are connecting this and this along with that, then it is going to consider as your full mesh topology. So make sure in mesh topology you have two things: partial mesh and full mesh. Next comes your star topologies, which is widely used in the market always. So star topology is this. See, you have a single device. This device can be your hub or it can be a switch, and hub or switch is getting connected to your all of your end user devices here. That will be your star topologies. See here, star topology is a most commonly used network topology where each individual devices of the network attached to a central device, and the central device is nothing but your hub and switch, anything. In this case, the cabling cost is very less and the management is also very easy as compared to your full mesh and ring or any other. And this topology is widely used in the market always. Now, topology, just to identify, see, this is your fully connected network with the full mesh topology. This is your bus topology. This is your partial mesh. This is the star topology. This is ring topologies. So you need to remember. So this is all about how you kept your devices and connect all together, is all about your topologies. You have to remember we are using the star topologies and mesh topologies in the market nowadays. That's it for this particular chapter. Thank you. See you in